Okay, so I'm back. I'm gonna continue where I left off on mission 14, or not. I guess this is another one of those in-between mission things. Oh, there's a blue orb fragment over here. And, yeah, I got a comment on part 1 of this video where someone reminded me that there's a part, where you go back, because there's a part where you have to go back to, you know, the castle part of the castle you started in. You go back, if you don't pick up the orbs in mission 2, they grow to be huge when you go back to it in a later mission, which is like... This game just has a ton of weird secrets that a lot of people just wouldn't know about unless they paid really close attention. Like, cause like, why wouldn't you pick them up? Oh, I forgot I have a gun switch. But this game does a lot of stuff, you know, rewards you a lot for just doing stuff out of the ordinary, so I guess it kind of makes sense in a way. Something I haven't been showing is, is the secret missions. If you go in doors that you probably, you know, they're not important to the mission specifically, they're usually, like you were there before, they'll open, you'll get a secret mission, and you'll usually get rewarded with the blue orb fragment. I wanted to read this. Oh, okay. Yes, there's treasure here, but nothing that can be used as weapons, because that's all Dante cares about. Now, I'm in mission 14. Oh yeah. This is nearing... Well, apparently this is in the Colosseum. There's something written. At dusk, when darkness is near, the curtains shall fall. The dance of the bloodthirsty dead. Actually don't know what that means. But this right here is using this area is using the Colosseum track, which I feel like nobody mentions or talks about. I don't hear anyone talk about the soundtrack to this game, which is kind of tragedy because it's amazing. But this track is it's like ambient, but if you listen, it's like kind of, you know, pretty scary. It kind of like builds up over time. Alright, I gotta pay attention. There we go. There's something written. The resonating emblem shall undo the seal of the shield. And that's your key. The skeleton's arm appears to be a lever of some sort. Should have turned the lever. And you should always do everything this game asks you, because if you don't, you'll never be able to progress. The booby trap is activated. See if I can get through this without getting hit once. Hey, I made it. Alright, this room I know has a few secrets around it. Like this. And something up here. Yes, up there. I didn't know about this one until recently. Well, there's this, and then there's something even higher up here somewhere. I can get up there. Oh, what? There we go. Oh my god. You never know how the physics are gonna treat you in here, in this game. There we go. Not like I really needed that. Oh, that's not where I'm supposed to go. Wait. I think I might have enough or something. There. Oh. Okay. I swear this boss is different every time I play. I think half the time it's a shadow, and the other half it's a death sight. Can I hit you, like, directly? Thank you. What? There we go. Actually, if I remember, there's another secret here, too. Like another blue orb fragment, like, way up top. Up there. Hey, I already got the other one. It's funny, this game will give you 2 life bars if you have enough blue orbs. I feel like I might as well pick this up. If you get green orbs when you have enough life already, it just gives you red orbs, like a really small amount. Oh, I just looped around, I think. There we go. Whoa. See, the shotgun is so good for these guys because they get thrown all the way back. And the radius of it is so huge, you'll hit people without even trying. I don't even have to do this, I don't think. Oh my god. But I did just spend a whole lot of money. That guy had a shotgun. I'll bet there's another secret in this room, but I don't know it. You have unsealed it. Oh yeah. I think if you're able to go in there before going through there, it says that it's like you can't go through or something. I forget. Alright, this is when we get into the real Colosseum. Yeah, it's just a random door on this side of this area. Who is it? Oh, it's these guys. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I can't see because the camera's putting them in front of me. Or them in front of the camera. Okay. So, before I can go to the Colosseum, I need to get the Parrot of Lances, which I believe it's through this one over here. Oh, and I need this. Pick it up, please. It's Luminite, a mysterious stone that shines in the dark. An ordinary stone that exists in the underworld has somehow over time gained different properties in the human world. So this just lets me see. If you don't pick it up, you just can't see, I think. I think you can only like get sparks from your guns or something. Should have tested it out before. Oh. What? See, I wanted to shoot that guy before he started spinning, but auto aim wouldn't let me. If I ever do Devil May Cry 3, you'll see how much easier it is. Man, how many of these are there? 4 holding waters already. The textures in this game are so cool, but it kind of sucks to find out that they're all stolen. Or not all of them, but a lot of them. I don't have the name of the person on hand, but they just made like a reference guide on, you know, like gargoyles and walls and stuff from some country, I don't know. But I swear I thought I heard or read or something that Capcom went to like Spain, I think, you know, because they were originally developing Resident Evil 4. But then again, I haven't played Resident Evil 4 yet, so who am I to talk? Words are inscribed. Sacrifices become magical powers and rise as the connecting passage to the Skywalk. I actually forget, but I think if you come back here later, this gives you like health or Devil Trigger, one of the two. But I cannot remember how or why, because I don't think you ever come back here. Or at least I never come back here, I don't know. All I remember is standing over that thing and it making a noise and something happening. Oh. There we go. Something written. The Colosseum entrusts the conqueror with the lance. The time has come to open the door. Oh, maybe I should have looked at that. If I could hit start. Pair of lances that's to be held by the knights who guard the gate. You cannot equip this item. Oh. And this, I forget. I guess I should open that other door anyways, but in all my playthroughs I just don't because it's not necessary, so I end up having the what is it called? Yes, the emblem shield. I end up having this for the rest of the game. Because you don't use it. I think it's one of the only items you get to use twice. and it won't go away until you use it. What's in here? Yes, that. Okay. If you couldn't tell already, I have really short-term memory. Oh. You know, I knew I was going the right way, and yet something was telling me that I wasn't. Oh, I did a roll. Is this? Yes, that's where I came from. I like this. The rubble is blocking the path, so I can't go this way. Too bad. Yes, in this cutscene, just showing you now it's nighttime, so things are a little creepier. But it doesn't make the enemies any stronger, I don't think. Yeah. Alright, let me go find out what's in this room, because I haven't really gone in it for years, just because I know it's not necessary. Just a mirror of... Oh, there's a lot of bad stuff happening. Yeah, it looks like a mirror of the room. The other side. There's a yellow orb I can already see. What's in this door? It doesn't look like... What is this? Okay, I vaguely remember this, but I can't remember exactly. This is the same thing. I have to watch this every time. I get... Oh, the Nightmare Beta. It's a gun. It's like a laser gun based off a enemy we haven't even seen yet, which is weird. Let me see if I can use it. Like a weird laser. It ricochets off the walls. Holy crap. I'm not even doing anything and it gave me a stylish. How long can I maintain this? Does the game even care? Okay. It's not even hurting them a whole lot. Can't juggle with it or anything, it just kind of stuns them. Okay, well it's a good novelty, I guess. Maybe I can use that when there's like a ton of puppets. Wait, I swear there's like, if you don't have the Nightmare Beta, you pick it up in the Underworld later on or something. I feel like I remember that. Okay, I'm not gonna test it with these puppets because these guys are too strong. Oh no. I wish I could describe the controls of this game better, but it's like it's so hard to explain right. Like the way you do all the moves and everything, mostly it's all time based. Like if you want to do a special combo, you gotta have to hit 2 buttons, wait, and then do like more inputs like that. But like if you want to do, you know, if you want to do like one of these launcher things, if you don't want to lift off the ground, you just press, oh my god, you press back like directly behind you in triangle. And then if you want to go up into the air, you hold it like that. Oh, she dodged my shotgun blast. Alright, I don't need to do this. I just need to go to the Coliseum, and I know who I'm going to see there. I'm going to switch my weapon in advance. Alright, yeah, this track. I'm thinking they used it earlier because you don't really hear it in the Coliseum too much, because as you're gonna see in a sec, there's gonna be a boss battle and that music's gonna overtake this. And this track is pretty long too. And I need to not forget to go up here sometime because it's much more interesting up here. Look at the, just look at the, what do you call it, like the structure. There's some kind of fountain looking thing up here. And from what I remember, you can't even go up here halfway through. There's just a lot of effort put into this that I don't even... Oh, there was a yellow orb I missed. I don't know if doing that makes you go faster, but it makes it feel faster. That's not what I wanted. That's what happens if you use this on a ledge. I don't even know why I wanted that so bad. Alright. So yeah, you approach this thing in the ground. I can hear someone speaking to me inside my mind. Offer a sacrifice to the Coliseum. It shall connect the path to the Wheel of Destiny. I guess the Griffin must have heard this voice or something, because he showed up. Oh, that actually hurts me. Oh no, it didn't. Crap, that did. Let me move. Thanks. I thought these were supposed to follow you. Or like, alternate. That was weird. When I was a kid, I didn't know you could actually hit him with your sword. It was like one of those things that I just didn't bother to try. I'm still hitting them, but they're not doing anything. That was odd. Yeah, really good camera. Yeah, see, look. I forgot to go up there, and now he broke the bridge, and now I can't go up there anymore. I think there was a red orb bonus up there too, and I missed it. Well, whatever. Oh, there was red orbs there. And I missed them. Yeah, those track really fast. I didn't know that. Ooh, that. Yes. I like this one for some reason. Just because you get to keep shooting, aiming. And I'm doing terribly. Oh, why'd I turn it off? There we go. He's ascending. And now he's not.
Yours are definitely the powers of Sparta. Even more so. But I cannot let you live. I serve my master Mundus.
You can't fight with that wound.
Mighty is the power of Mundus. Master, grant me one last surge of power. The power to finish him. Master Mundus.
Yeah, so I don't even know if it's just like a coincidence. But yeah, so Mundus kills Griffin, and because of that taking place in the Colosseum, I guess that was, you know, the Colosseum, it being sentient, I guess, took that as the sacrifice to give you the Wheel of Destiny. At least I think that's how you're supposed to interpret that.
Beat him. Maybe it was too easy.
See, look, Dante never ever acknowledges her just showing up at random.
Killing even his own, like they were nothing. He's the one that took the life of my mother, my brother, Shirley. My mother used to always tell me that my father was a man who fought for the weak. He had courage and a righteous heart. In the name of my father, I will kill Mundus.
Yes, now we have to take the stone elevator, the magic stone elevator down to get the Wheel of Destiny. If I could jump right, there we go. There's something written. The King of Avalon shall turn the Wheel of Destiny and take the story to the beginning land. Yeah, so basically we're just going back to where we started. But oh, I get a full blue orb. That's like extremely rare. But yeah, so once you go back to the castle part, it's like, it's weirdly warped and like changed. Like things are not where they were before. And I'll show you in a bit. Oh shoot, I didn't even see that. This game is so dark on PC. Okay, so yeah, we go all the way back up here. I wonder, will these give me more red orbs? Or, oh, not that one. Nope, they're dead. Hey, that one still had some. I like this. I like how for some reason things, you know, these ancient demonic things just kind of do things on their own and manifest big powerful lasers. And somehow the laser shooting that thing lowered the drawbridge. Yeah, so now the castle has a different overall theme. I believe it's called Carnival with a K. Or maybe it's Carnival, I don't know. So we're back here in the, I don't know what you call this lobby. The stairway. Yeah, so the big statue that was here is now gone and replaced with one of these. Oh man, I love that sound. But the big problem with this remaster or whatever is that they totally screwed up all the sounds, so that sound actually doesn't play. That charging up sound. When they charge up, they instead play the laser sound when they shoot the laser, which is broken. Which door was it again? I'm gonna guess it was this one. That's where I came from. Yeah, so these guys are annoying because they just, first of all, they look like you. Second of all, they have the ability to split into two, like 3 of them. Seemingly whenever. I don't know what the rules are. But it feels like if you don't kill them fast enough that they'll just kind of keep going and going. So yeah, see look. The elevator to go down to where all the puppets were is gone. That kind of freaked me out when I was younger. Just the thought of like doorways being turned into just stone. I don't know why it freaks me out, but it's like, it's kind of like when you've grown used to the house you've grown in, and all of a sudden it's different. Like you wake up and it's entirely, not entirely different. You vaguely remember it. You're vaguely familiar with it, but it's such a weird thing to explain. I don't even think I can get my point across. Yeah, so now the fetish guys show up here. I think Yeah, the door has disappeared. It must be the work of dark evil powers. That's their explanation. Oh, I didn't even... Oh, there's a painting of a middle-aged man. Yes, that was very important. So yeah, the door over here's gone too. The, Yes. The door to the... Sin... Or I guess the library. Where you first fight the Sin Scissors. And there's... the evil puddle. Yeah, the cathedral now has these things. Which is foreshadowing. So I have to go interact with this puddle. There's a strong surge of evil coming from the puddle of water. There's a voice in my head saying something. One who knocks on the gate to the underworld shall borrow the strength from the blue stone. Yep, there he is. Or there it is. The nightmare. I love this theme. Mental Machine, it's called. Oh, okay. Yeah, those things, they grab onto you and you gotta dodge them before they explode into like ice. Alright, and there's his weak point. I can get on top. This part's loud. Blowing up this... yeah, it just plays that over and over. And I think all I gotta do is dodge, and it should come up again. Oh, I'm gonna let myself get eaten. Yeah, that transition doesn't work right on PC either. But yeah, this theme was terrifying to me as a kid, and it's just the nightmare theme slowed down a lot. But you wouldn't be able to tell. I think the track is just called Nightmare Room. So you fight the skull guys here, and here's their boss. Like they're like the strongest one, which isn't really all that different. He just looks creepier. And at the end, you have to fight. This time, I guess it's a phantom. Although I feel like these guys are way weaker in here. Yeah, see, that was nothing. Yeah, so the reason I let myself get sucked into here was because the first time it happens, you'll go in there and you'll do a big amount of damage. Well, it wasn't as big as I thought. But I think that only happens the first time. If he does it again, you just take a lot of damage. Which, you know, doesn't really make sense. You would think if it was good the first time, it'd be good the second time. Oh, he was almost dead. There we go. Sometimes things change after you beat a boss or something, but I guess this one doesn't. See if I can make it across without falling. It's a lot easier once you have the double jump. If you stand on these too long, they fall. Yeah, so over here, if you don't pick up the red orbs in Mission 2, they're still here and they're like really huge. They would still be here. It's reacting to the growing evil surge of the... Wait, it's reacting to the growing evil surge of the darkness. Shall I use the Staff of Hermes? Yes. And he just shines it up in that amazing pose. Alright, I believe one of these takes me to the end and the other one takes me to an optional area. I want to say this is the optional one. Yes, okay. The doors vanish due to evil powers. Scary. Up here. Wait, was that a untouchable? That's a force field. The evil surge is growing stronger and I can hear a voice echoing in my head. Those who want to open the gate to the underworld shall borrow the strength of the Bluestone. I think I read that already. Even the sun mirror is gone. Okay. Now I always get slightly confused here, because these are rooms that we've been in, but they look a lot cleaner in a weird way. They look more organized, so they're almost less recognizable, if that makes sense. Like, I think this room is the one where we were able to jump up and go get the first rusty key from that Bloody Mary, but you can see that was already the second. That was pretty much the top. There should have been rubble here, but it's gone now, and now there's this door up here, which leads us to like another library. And there's so much to read here, but I'm not going to go through all of it. There's a book that tells about ways to enter the underworld. Evil is a reflection of man, thus evil lurks inside the mirror. One with devil's qualities may bring the Bluestone elixir and stand before the mirror. Oh man, where's the one, maybe I will go through all of these. Maybe it was in the other library. I like the one where it says that, you know, there's like writings of how weirdly time passes here, and like of strange occurrences, and it's talking about the people who lived in the castle, describing the scary stuff that happened in the cathedral. Like all of a sudden the the wall started warping, like you saw. They're kind of like alive. Oh yeah, I haven't run into these guys yet. But these, wow, I actually got hit. I didn't know they were gonna hit me. This is the only, at least from what I can tell, these are the only guys who are like weak to the Ifrit, I think. I could be wrong, but I feel like every time I use it, they die really quick. Wow, I missed. But you can see why I don't like the Ifrit. Like, even if you charge up a hit, it's like, it's got really short range. Can I hit him? Why can't I hit him? You gotta be like literally touching them. And so here's, I guess, a different part of the castle that, you didn't get to see earlier. I don't know why I'm fighting all these things. Alright, so I'm already where I need to be. There's a door on the other side, which I need a key for, and the key's in here. Oh, crap. thought I'd be able to get it first try. There's an explanation for this somewhere. There's something written. The confronter of the path, Pluto's dragon. Prove your bravery with your sword and the dragon will fall in its own flame. That's not a dinosaur, apparently it's a dragon. You can see the head vibrating kind of creepily. Alright, so the key's over there, and I already know what I need to do. You have to use this and rotate the stick so that this light shines on the key. It's funny, I can go back whenever I want, but there's no incentive to that. I like that sound effect. Okay. So the puzzle here is I need to get up there and use the lightning strikes to be able to see the these invisible platforms. Oh my god. You could just ignore the lightning, but then that happens. You know, I probably don't even need to. There we go. Quicksilver, a crystal ball filled with mercury. The mercury has lunar powers that will open sealed doors. I did not think they actually wrote that. They're basically saying it's a key. Okay, this boss battle's pretty tough. There's a throne where the Castellan must have sat to watch over his little celebrations and his court holdings. This must have been some kind of throne room. Yes, and here's the weird part. This is the first game, by the way.
A man with guts and honor. I like that. But it's a shame you serve Mundus.
And I'll show you why. If you've played any of the later games, you'll know there's a very iconic major antagonist. And they start the series off with this plot twist that you didn't even know of yet. Yes, Nilo Angelo is Virgil, who you wouldn't even know yet. You wouldn't even know he's his identical twin because the face model's like so generic and he's got a different hairstyle. And yeah, well, I guess you can do that. They can both do the taunt. All right. And he's like a million times bigger than you. Look at how gigantic he is. Oh my god, jump. Yeah, he's really tough. If you're not looking at the battle, you can also admire the very nice, oh my god. I was gonna say pay attention to the architecture, but, you know, the decorations of the room, because it's all pretty cool, but I don't know how much, I don't know how much of this I can actually do. I feel like I always cheat when I get here. Actually, you know what? I don't even think half these shots are gonna hit anyway, so I'm just gonna build Devil Trigger. Jesus, man. Holy crap, that is so... Okay, okay, okay. What I need... I guess I'll use this. This is like the only time I ever use it. Are these actually hitting? This health bar is like vibrating like it's hurting. Oh, now I can't touch him. Yeah, these parts kind of suck. Holy crap, they're just so fast. And he just levitates too. You would think this is like his most powerful form ever. 'Cause I swear he's not even this powerful like during his boss fights in Devil May Cry 3. He'll turn into like a devil form, but I swear, wow, the sound is really bugged in this. Yeah, so Nello Angelo drops his half of the amulet. And so you have to kind of listen and put the story together.
Virgil, Dante, happy birthday.
Yeah, that's all they give you, I think, and it doesn't really... I mean, I'll be honest, it didn't make sense to me as a kid.
Virgil has been defeated. You know what you must do. Now go.
But what you have to take from that is that their birthday is the same day, so they must be identical, right? Even though that's not always the case. But also that Virgil, that your brother was involved in evil and that was him, and that, yeah. I'll probably just do this last one. Yeah, so with both halves you get the perfect amulet, the combined form of Dante's pendant and Dark Knight's pendant. It allows entry into the underworld. So that, I guess that belonged to your mom, just casually owning the key to the underworld. I'm gonna guess it was given to her by Sparda or something. So by having the amulet, you then unlock the sword Sparda, which is what it'll say in a bit, but it's the true form of the Force Edge, the sword, the really plain, bland sword you had at the beginning of the game. Yeah, Sparda. It's the true form of the Force Edge, the sword wielded by the legendary Dark Knight Sparda. And it is fairly powerful, but its major downside is it does not have Devil Trigger. Its secondary downside is that it doesn't have cool electricity. But yeah, so let me see if they'll give me stuff to fight. That sound is so low pitched in this version. Yeah, so it puts you back in a water level, which is not ideal. You know, you kind of think that one level was it. Alright, what are the controls again? I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Oh, yes, I am. Okay. Yes, underwater combat against Sin Scissors. And they move very slow just because I think the devs know this is kind of a little harder to control than being on land. Also notice Dante doesn't care about not being able to breathe. I guess why would he care? If he's going to the underworld, I doubt they breathe oxygen. Does it tell me what these are? No. They look like doorways, but I guess they're just decoration. Yeah, I don't even know where I am right now. But it looks like it's somewhere within the castle. There's knight's armor and that lion door. So that... Yes. So... Before the lion door was on the other side and it was blue and it took me to the sewer. This must be on like an opposite end. Oh, check this out, by the way. Yeah, you do that and it instantly fills with water. So you can swim all the way to the top. I don't know why they did this and not the weird elevator thing. But all I need is this. Oh, I can't even pick it up until I'm out of the water. There we go. I need the Philosopher's Egg. What is this? I don't know why that's there. I also like these knight things with swords. They just tell you can jump across. Alright, so what I need to do is go into this red door. Yeah, this very unassuming red door. I don't know what it is about the textures in this game. They're just kind of, well, the lighting and the textures and everything is a bit unsettling. Alright, so I'm here and this seems to be like an exact mirror of this room. The one, I guess the door that vanished earlier. It's the room where I originally fought the shadow. But in place of the shadow or the lion statue is this. There's something engraved. Those who seek the truth shall put the egg in the basket and shall warm it slowly with care. It will become a blue stone and the landmark to the rough roads. Shall I use the Philosopher's Egg? Yes. It may take some time for it to transform. And while that happens, you gotta deal with a big nightmare. I hate these things. Oh, and yeah, well, when I don't have Elastra equipped, I can't double jump. And I can't use double trigger on this. Look, so it does like a decent amount of damage, but I feel like it's still not as good as Elastra with double trigger. Holy crap. Yeah, and see, so because I can't put double trigger on, I can't hit this without getting knocked back, because double trigger actually kind of allows you to ignore knockback. Like, I think you still can get knocked back, but it takes more hits. And also because I can't use double trigger, I can't get life back, like, passively. Look at that. Look at that. So, in a way, it almost feels like Sparta's kind of worse. Oh yeah, I also can't. Also, switching of weapons doesn't really... It's not really ideal to keep doing it over and over. Oh, I'm shooting at the thing. I think if I shoot at this, I can just get double trigger back, but I need to... Oh god. Yeah, see, look, it's a lot easier to dodge these things when you can double jump. So even if I don't need to hit this thing, I can turn on double trigger and I can just get life back. So like, I didn't have to worry about any of that with double trigger. transformation is complete. I have to pick up. Oh, a strange voice from the transformed stone is echoing inside my head. I am the first key to opening the gate of the underworld. The second key resides in the mirror dimension. I don't know if I do this now. Oh. I guess it'll be the next mission. Maybe I'll do that one and then call it. Enter the corrupted world. Alright, I need to remember what exactly it is I'm supposed to do. I'm sure it'll show up. It'll present itself to me. Yes, the elixir is responding strongly to the other painting. Yeah, so look, the door's gone. But the mirror is responding to the elixir and its reflection is growing eerier. And that happens, which, yes, implies you should interact with it again. And now you're going through it as if it's a door, so now you're in the mirror dimension. And suddenly the door is there. Now this theme is pretty creepy. Look at the textures on the wall. They're like screaming faces. So this is like, I guess it's implied to be like, it's a mirror, it's, okay, they say it's a mirror dimension. It makes it look like it's part of the underworld. But supposedly you're not there yet. How do I even get that? There's a blue orb up there. You can't even see it. Whatever. So yeah, this was just sitting here on a pedestal all along. The Philosopher's Stone. It is the key to unlocking the gate of the underworld. And you have to fight these. These very disturbing creatures. They're called, well, they're not called anything supposedly, but the game calls them nobody. I think the idea is that they're like the lowest form of life in the underworld, so no intelligent being gave them a name and they can't name themselves or something. So they're just nobody. But they're actually kind of strong. Those eyeball things are bombs. You don't want to be near those. Yeah, and I think the masks makes them grow pretty big. So you wanna, I think if you just hit them enough, they'll just shrink. Oh man, but even with Devil Trigger, they do a lot. And I think, yeah, their death, I think if you run into that explosion, they still kill you. You gonna fight back? No. I feel kind of bad. But I guess he was evil, so he deserved it. Oh yeah, look at the... If I can go back up there, look at the portal. Look at like the swirling vortex thing. I think I can even inspect that too. Look at that. I can feel an enormous surge of evil deep within the whirling dimension. Oh, that effect. But it would seem that I cannot travel there from where I am now. I didn't even notice that warping effect. That makes me sick. over here. There was supposed to be something over here too, I think. Oh, or maybe not. Yeah, see, there's a blue orb over there, but I don't know how you're supposed to get it. And the camera angles, I think they're specifically so that you can't tell exactly where it is. Okay, I'm not gonna stress over that. I already have enough life as it is. It is kind of weird though, I don't... Maybe there's something missing, but there's not... You know, look at the architecture. There's not really any real way to get up here unless you jump through these cracked parts. And no normal person is gonna jump through there. I shouldn't question it because it's a video game, but I feel like there's a lot of realistic kind of architecture in this game. Alright, so I have that. I think I need to go back through here. I guess I overanalyze it too much because I've always had this idea of like, I want to build like a scale model of this castle, including like, because you never see the castle in one part. It's always like, if it's the daytime it looks like this, if it's the nighttime it looks like that, and there's doors missing and stuff. But I want to be able to put it all together. Right, so yes, what I need to do now, I believe I have both parts. I have the elixir and the philosopher's stone. So I need to go back. Oh, I almost fell. That doesn't kill you, but it makes you fight things underwater. The surge of evil is reacting to the power of the elixir. It's starting to activate. And Dante just falls through the puddle. Oh yeah, I don't know if... let me see if I can look at this. There's like an eyeball. No, you can't even see it. I can't even jump off. But if you look at that thing, there's like a weird eyeball texture looking around. See that? This game's so weird. It doesn't let you fall off places. There's like a vertice here where it wouldn't let me walk across. Or maybe it was just this gigantic hitbox thing in the way. Whoa, the camera. The camera. So what you're looking at here is the ceiling of the cathedral. It's upside down. And so this glass area here in the underworld, I guess, or this mirror dimension, I still don't understand. You have to go to this place. But it contains the portal to the underworld. And you put the Philosopher's Stone and you're granted access. You can see the broken glass. I think that's where the Phantom jumped through in Mission 3. But yeah, so there's nothing left to do but jump in. Alright, and I think I'm gonna call it here.